Hey guys, this is Jesse Wormington. Today we're going to be learning the Last of Us intro. It's the main theme that you hear on the HBO show. It's also in the game. The featured instrument in this song is actually not a guitar. It's a charango, which is a beautiful South American instrument. It's got 10 strings. It's like a ukulele, guitar, mandolin hybrid. It's a really cool instrument. Now I'll link the live orchestral performance. What we're doing here is a classical guitar technique called planting. So on my right hand, I'm gonna plant my thumb on the G string, my first finger on the B string, and then my middle finger on the high E string. When I say planting, what I'm saying is each finger that I just assigned is gonna be responsible for its string. So the pattern for this song is just gonna be this. You're gonna go thumb, first finger, middle finger. And that's it. Slowly work that up to speed. Start slow. Work that up until you get to the full tempo of the song, which is about this. So that's your right hand. Your right hand is just doing this the whole time. Your left hand is gonna be this. I'm just sliding around my middle finger. What I'm doing here is using the tip of my middle finger, and I'm making sure that when I move, I can still hear the ringing out of the B and the E string. So I don't want this. Right? I don't want to mute any strings. Make sure that I've got this space here between my fingers. So for the first part of the song, we're going to sit on 12 with our middle finger. So we're going to do that 8 times, and then we're going to go into the movement. 12, 9, 14, 11, 12, 2, 3, 4, 12, 9, 14, 11. Slide from 14 to 16 on the G string. 2, 3, 4, 12, 9, 14, 11, 12, 4. Then we're gonna go 15, 14. So what I'm doing here is 15, 14, and then I'm doing a hammer-on and a pull-off from the 12th fret of the G string to the 14th fret and back with my first finger on the 12th fret of the G and my ring finger hammering onto 14. So I'm doing like this. And then I go down to 9. So after that part, you repeat that section again. So on the second time around, you're gonna jump up to the 16th fret of the G string, and then you're gonna go 19 to 18 to 17 to 16. They each get 4, and then you're gonna go 14. 14 gets 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you go to 12. 2, 3. And then we restart again. And then this second time around, when you would normally be doing this, the second time around we're doing this. And we're just gonna sit on this 9th fret. So what I'm doing here is middle finger of the 15th fret of the G string. First finger goes to the 14th fret of the G string, and I hammer on to 15 with my middle finger and then pull off. And then I'm gonna go to 12 and do the same hammer on again, so 12 to 14. And then sit on this one until we're out, so. And we end the song with the 12th fret on the high E string. That's the lead part. A tip for making it sound really good is modulate your volume first off, so don't pluck it as hard as you can every time. Give it expression. So we can start off soft. Go quiet. Right, and get louder. To get vibrato on this, since this is more of a classical guitar style piece, my classical guitar didn't have 19 frets, so that's why I'm using my acoustic. The way to get vibrato, compared to the electric guitar way, which is like this, where you kind of shake the string up and down, for classical guitar, you're doing this. So it's literally like you're rolling your finger from left to right. That's the motion you can imagine, right? You're not physically actually doing that, but whenever I press down, if I've practiced kind of this motion, I can pluck. And I can give it that vibrato. And you only really have to give the notes vibrato whenever you're holding a note. So I can go. And then this note would be something I would give vibrato because I'm sitting on it. That's the lead part. The rhythm part, which actually is a guitar, is basically 16th notes the entire time on an E minor. That is 90% of it. So basically you're doing this. you're just strumming down and up 16th notes with your thumb. There is a loose kind of groove going on, which is kind of like this. So my hand is constantly doing this, but you don't have to actually choose to hit the notes every single time. In the recording, he does that and he doesn't, which is why I'm saying this, right? So it's just a vamp, which you're sitting on the chord and you're playing the rhythm part in time. And you'll see some accent marks on where you can play the chords a little harder. Keep this soft. You don't want it to be dynamics, right? So keep it soft. Toward the end of the song, doing an A here. Then we're gonna do an A minor. Then we're doing an E again. And then we're gonna go to an A sus4, back to an A, to E minor. And then toward the end of the song, he's kind of just doing these power chords. So that's basically a G power chord 6 times. And then you do the F power chord, which is first fret of the low E, third fret of the A, third fret of the D, 6 times. And then you're gonna go back to E. And you end with a big E minor chord. And you just sit on that, and that is the entire song for both parts. I do online guitar lessons with Google Meet, so if you're interested in that, follow my website, fill out the form, leave a comment, get in touch with me, and we can start some lessons. I also have a bunch of music on Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon, everything. Please go listen to that. I would really appreciate it. Let me know what you think. And if you have any ideas for future lessons, please leave a comment. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.